Hey there, watchers! Welcome to the UWhip channel, where you watch and I play. I'm your host, Dark Ripper UK, and today we're finally diving headfirst into Hard Bullet on the MetaQuest! Let's go! So we're putting the MetaQuest version of this blood-soaked sandbox up against its PC VR big brother to see what's changed, what still rocks, and where the Quest punches above its weight. This one's gonna get messy in the best way. Now, let's talk about the Quest version. It's impressive. No, seriously, you'd think trying to run a game like this with its chaos, physics, and endless murder sandbox potential on a standalone headset would be a nightmare, but somehow it works. And it works pretty well. But, and you knew there was a but, there are a few differences worth pointing out. On the PC, we've got real-time shadows, crazy particle effects, and full NPC chaos with no limits. Bodies can pile up until your GPU begs for mercy. The lighting is punchier. Explosions throw sparks everywhere, and everything feels a bit more cinematic. Now on the Quest, some of that had to go. No real-time shadows here, and explosions, they're toned down with optimized visual effects. Still satisfying, just not quite the same level of carnage. One of the biggest changes, NPC limits. On Quest, you're capped to 3 live bots at a time, which might sound restrictive, but it's actually a smart move for performance. Dead NPCs also despawn a bit quicker depending on your location, which means less pile-up but smoother gameplay. You can still manually spawn more enemies if you're feeling spicy, but you will feel it if you go overboard. The devs haven't locked you down. You can spawn as many NPCs that you dare to. The worst that happens is the performance drops or the game crashes. Some of the classic arenas like Backstreet and City Roof aren't available at the launch. It's a bit of a shame if you love those gritty rooftops like me, but the devs have promised they're working on bringing them back. So fingers crossed they come soon. But for now, you have plenty of levels to play with. There are some smaller but smart changes too, like location-based loading screens and an loading on-demand system that helps smooth out environments and weapons, especially when things get a little hectic. It's all part of making the Quest version actually playable, and dare I say, it's fun as hell! So, how does it feel? Honestly, Hard Bullet on Quest is still a brutal, creative physics playground. You've still got your slow-mo, your melee mayhem, and all the ridiculous weapons your dark little heart desires, so you can become a happy little psycho. It's just leaner. It's the same chaos, with a little less ketchup and a little more performance salad. There's definitely moments where you notice the performance struggling, but honestly, I feel that in a lot of games that I've played both standalone and on the PC. Computers just have the extra power in both processing and graphics that can just boost everything to a higher and smoother quality in VR. But the developers have managed to get things to work and play in almost the same way as the PC version, and if you have not played it on PC, then you're not going to notice. It still has all the options not only for accessibility, so you can play while seated with height adjustment and crouch, but options for the gore, which you can customize, reduce, and even turn off. You can change your avatar, so if you would like to have only hands in view, you can, or a full body, or just be completely see-through. All the actions, weapons, and the levels are almost identical. There are a few slight changes I noticed in some areas, such as less decoration, explosives and items laying around. Also, the render view distance is a lot shorter, as you can see here when I back away from the weapons, as they go out of focus very quickly. But all of these things have been to improve the performance and make it so that the game runs as amazing as it can on standalone. It still has the ammo modification, so you can make ammo from all the weapons, although there are a few little buggy, chaotic and random little things that happen that make it sometimes work well and sometimes not. Also, the weapons modification station is usable in the Quest version, but it can be a little unpredictable at the moment. I find I get a lot of collision issues when I use it, even if I keep the weapons a little apart before I weld them together. It can make for some interesting moments.
Oh no, what's going on? What's this? What's happening? Oh no! Ah!
Overall, I am seriously impressed. As some of you may know, I've been playing Hard Bullet for a few years on the PC, so to see it and play it so well, and almost in all the same ways, is just fantastic. You have to be aware though, this game is in early access. There are still a lot of bugs and glitches, although a lot of the time hilarious. They will no doubt be patched out as soon as the devs work their magic. One of the best things that you can do to help is report any problems, bugs or glitches that you find. As always, I will leave a link to the official Gexagon VR Discord server and links to both the PC and VR versions of the games in the description below. Now, last but not least, you may have seen my short over the weekend announcing a giveaway. And yes, I have 3 Steam keys for the PC VR version of Hard Bullet to give to you guys, thanks to Gexagon VR. What you need to do is comment "win" on this video, and tomorrow, Tuesday the 27th, I will announce the winners. This is the PC VR version, so please only enter if you have a PC that you are able to play this on. Good luck, watchers! So, if you have never played Hard Bullet and only have a Quest, don't sleep on this one. Become a little psycho as you release some of the daily stresses on unsuspecting NPCs. And if you've played it on PC before, you'll notice the trade-offs. But you are also going to appreciate just how much that the devs have managed to keep in. Well, that's it for this one, watchers. Let me know in the comments, are you Team Quest or Team PC? Don't forget to comment "win" to enter the competition for your chance to win one of the 3 Steam keys. And thank you to Gexagon VR for not only a copy of Hard Bullet on Quest to review, but for the keys to give away to you guys. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'll be back with more reviews, videos and shorts. So you keep watching and I'll keep playing. Bye!